We start in a hospital bed where Lenny is lying with hospital machines beeping all around him. And he hears one by one machines down the hall start to go out. His monitor starts like frizzling as if it refusing to go dead. When all of a sudden he sees a blue 8-pointed star shine on the screen. And now we cut to the battlefield of this laboratory. Vela is lying dead at the console. The different machines have started to go out. So Velith has made his computer saves. Vela failed them. Now, off to the side, we see the band, Blaze and the Dragonborn. Their machines have stopped working, which means your D12 inspiration is gone. However, the band starts to shuffle around and they pull out their acoustic instruments and start playing acoustic versions of their rock songs, which means you still have inspiration, but you're using a D6 instead of a D12, and it only applies to the players.
Got a wizard on the Skytram, reading spells instead of news. A dwarf in steel-toed boots with a hammer and tattoos. Tiefling barista's got your coffee with a little spark for flair. And the elf next door's in a band with glowing green hair. Every street's got a story, every tower's got a fight. If you're late for work or class, you'll be running red lights. And city's got teeth and it's hungry tonight. Magic and metal in the glow of the lights. From the forge to the grid, we're all chasing the high. So grab your sword and tie. There's a kobold fixing engines with a wrench and dragon's breath. A Goliath on a corner selling charms to cheat death. An orc traffic cop with a glowing wand waving spells at the sky. And a gnome on a rooftop trying to teach a broom to fly. Every block's got a secret, every night's got a spark. If your license isn't legal, better hide after dark. City's got teeth and it's hungry tonight. Magic and metal in the glow of the lights. From the forge to the grid, we're all chasing the highs. So grab your sword and tie. Skytram's packed with armor and suits. Pixie selling charms and knockoff loot. Halfling street band with a beat so tight. Plays jazz by day and rock by night. Crowds spill out where the nightclubs hum. Every race, every creed, under neon sun. Every dream's got a price tag. Every wish takes a toll. Better know what you're casting before you lose control. City's got teeth and it's hungry tonight. Magic and metal in the glow of the lights. From the forge to the grid, we're all chasing the highs. So grab your sword and tie. Dragons doing taxes, druids in the bar. Cyber knights on motorbikes, racing under the stars. If you're looking for trouble, don't even have to try. Just grab your sword and tie. City's got teeth and it's hungry tonight. Magic and metal in the glow of the lights. From the forge to the grid, we're all chasing the highs. So grab your sword and tie.
Corvus, you're first up in the initiative order. What do you do?
All right. I got Ganrax right here, and I've got Toria still awake, or still up, isn't she?
Soria, let me check. She is up, full health.
Up full health. Okay. I would like to try and persuade her to try and join our cause. I know that the last time we had talked about how she would be the easier one to persuade. I want to persuade her to turn on her on Ganrax and Rogar. Right, Rogar, is that his name?
I'm gonna have you. No, not Rogar. Rogar is Talon's Dragonborn roommate at Arcana Magna.
That's right.
Who are you thinking of?
I was thinking of Talon's dad. Talon, what's your dad's name?
Oh, Dareth.
Dareth. I got the Dragonborn confused. My bad. Yeah, I want to try and get her on our side because I am sandwiched and cheese.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll a history check to see how well you know this.
That'll work.
This monk.
Oh, not great. Yeah, that's oh, but it's history side. Okay, that ends up being a grand total of 8.
8. You've seen her around. You know that she is one of the fellow orphans of the Talesor Slaughter, as are all the initiatives here. In fact, most of the new initiatives this year were people who grew up as orphans in the monastery from that army. That's about all you know about her. She's
great.
She was the half elf, right? Yeah, she is a half elf, and that's about all you get from her. She took some.
I have no reason.
Magic feat, so she has a few magic abilities. You have nothing personal on her you can use.
Yeah, I also have no reason to believe that she would try and turn against them. So I'll scrap that because I have no reason.
The others did. Some others did. So if you want, I will let you make your persuasion, and then I'll set the DC for the roll based on what you say. Or you can go ahead and do something else.
I wouldn't try with Vera, so there's no reason for me to try with Soria. So Ganrax is in bad shape, I believe, right? How is Ganrax in bad shape?
Where are they all at? Yeah, Ganrax is in pretty bad shape.
Great. All right. I have him flanked. I am going to I'm going to attempt to shove my sword through his dirty spine. I'm angry with this man.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20.
That's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. It's 2d6. All right, 2d6, right? I rolled the wrong dice.
Whatever it says on the.
Yeah, it's 2d6. So 4 and 2 4s. So that's 8.
8?
Yep.
All right. He takes 8 damage.
And then as a bonus action, can I take a dodge action?
If it's listed under your dodge action is
an action.
Remind me how that works.
Oh, is that a full action? I wanted to. I believe it's like if you have to take a dodge action, they have to. Any attacks you need to get disadvantage. I believe is what it is.
So I'm pretty sure
if it's a main action, then never mind.
Yeah, that's a full action.
You can look under bonus actions to see if it's listed as a bonus action for you, because I don't know. Monks may have that as a bonus action. I doubt it. But if you look under your bonus actions, it'll tell you what all your bonus actions are.
You get
know what?
more
I'll take my
monk
bonus
stuff
action. It's
later.
yeah, my bonus action is unarmed strike, so I'm gonna punch Ganrax as hard as I can. Let me roll for
Okay.
that. That is a 17. And then 1d is that? Or yeah, this was 17
17's gonna hit.
plus 4 sets of 20. Okay, sweet. And then that's a 1d6 plus 2. That's 5, 7 damage.
Awesome. Okay. Edmar, you are still here hiding behind these boxes. What are you gonna do?
Edmar is going to try to finish off Ganrax after seeing Corvus continue the fight. So I'll use my
Alright.
crossbow.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
It's a 19 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
6 damage.
6 damage, awesome. He is looking pretty dang bad. You got anything else you can do? Any bonus actions? Anything like that?
No, because I'm out of spell slots, so no bonus actions, so I'm just... Edmar's going to stay there and hope that nobody comes after him.
You don't have any bonus action speed cantrips, do you?
No, not cantrips. All I've got is a first level spell as a bonus action, and I'm out of first level spell slots.
Gotcha. Okay.
Alright. Noldea.
Okay.
You are the closest to Vila when she falls. You have 2 choices. You can either attempt to help Vila and let the machine carry on, or you can get to the console and try to shut it down with a higher DC computers check. You do have Bless for whichever you choose to do. If you choose to try to save Vila, the machine will continue counting up to activation. If you choose to shut down the machine, you will be unable to offer any assistance to Vila.
So Hallen should be able to come over and work on the computer, right?
Potentially, you have no way of determining what he is going to do, or if that is that even within his.
Well, I know he's a computer guy, so
Yes, he is a computer guy.
I feel as though
This is out of his range right now.
He can't get there.
So he might be able to get there next turn.
I'm 5
If he
I'm 5
moves
feet
away
short.
from Lilith.
I'm 5 feet short
Even
of
if he
getting there
gets
this
it-
turn.
Yeah, he's 40 feet away if he gets to right where Vila is, which would be the closest you have to get to it. So
Yeah.
either he would take a dash action and not be able to make the check, or not get there in time and not be able to make the check because he's not there.
You said 40 feet?
Yeah,
that's where
I didn't measure it. I just counted squares.
Yeah, I did the measurement, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 45. I was mistaken. But either way,
Yeah.
over 30.
I can get
Speed, right?
I can get there, but I can't get that last 5 feet. That's
You
all
have
I
40
got.
feet of speed?
I have that bonus action that gives me 10 more feet.
Right, the extra 10 feet. Nice. So even with that,
yeah.
Yeah.
you have to get
I'm still 5 feet short.
on an adjacent hex.
I feel like you can get next to her though, right?
I can get next to her, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But you can't get. But
But I can't
that,
get
to the
I
right.
can't get to the
right of
console.
her is not close enough to the console.
No, I'm 5
Okay.
feet away from the console, but I can get right next to her, so I could attempt to revive her.
And Vela will have a turn between Noldea's turn, and Talon's turn. So she will have to make a death saving throw before
Okay.
Talon can get to her.
All right.
Worst case
Yeah.
scenario, she gets a nat 1, and she's 1 death save away.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna come
The
over and
best
try
I will be
to
able.
try to revive her.
All right. So here's what you can do. What you'll have to do. You will have to
Yeah.
make a.
Medicine check.
Yeah, no, for this, because she's a cyberneticist and it's her cybernetics failing her, you'll have to make
jeez.
a computer's check to see if you can get her nodes implants working,
Yeah.
which would give her advantage on her death save.
Ugh.
That's what you will have to do for this.
Okay. Man, I feel like because I'm not great at tech in the first place. I
Yeah.
feel like. Ooh. Is there any way for me to like reasonably intuit like which task is more difficult? Like trying to help her or trying to continue running the program on the console to shut the thing down?
Roll an insight.
Okay. Well, that's a 17.
The machine is going to be slightly harder to shut down.
Okay, cool. Then I will take my inspiration, bardic inspiration, to try to help Vela.
Okay, so that's going to mean that the machine is going to go up 1 point this round. Because nobody's
Yeah.
manning the... Okay. So go ahead and make your computer's check. Go ahead, add your inspiration to it.
Okay. Even with the inspiration, it's still only a 12.
I was looking for a 15.
All right.
All right, so now we're going to be rolling the death save with this fancy dice for Vela. That is a save. She's got one
Yay!
point.
Oh yes.
All right. So, worst case, Velith rolls a nat 1 on his computer's check and it goes up 2 points. So, unless he does that, it'll only go up 1 point this round. With that, Talon, it's your turn.
Okay. Question: If I went to either one of the consoles, could I give them the help action with the shutdown?
Yes. You could use a help action to help either Velith or Noldea if she were to do the computer's check.
Okay.
But if you were to go to where Noldea is, it would probably be better for you to do the check and her to do the help action.
Right. That was actually going to be my next question. Can I give the help action?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. That sounds like a better use of our.
But that would be your action.
Yeah, no, that's.
Okay. Okay. So Talon is going to use all 40 feet of movement. That's movement and bonus action to get right next to Vela. Get right there, and then I'm going to, I guess, try to revive her. Do a computer's check. You said.
Yeah. So do a computer's check. If you meet the if you meet her beat the 15, she'll have advantage on her death save.
Okay.
And she needs 2 more saves to be revived, 3 more fails to be
All right. That's an
permanent.
That's an 18 without my inspiration.
Okay.
Nice.
So she's got advantage. Note that. All right.
All right, and that's my turn.
Okay. Now it is Dareth's turn. And because you are now out of the way of his allies, you'll recall he did the... What was it?
It was that laser thing. Is it a beam of light?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
shooting.
Sunbeam.
So he gets to do that again. When he casts the spell, he gets to
Right.
use
Yeah.
Sunbeam for a full minute.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to make a Constitution save, Talon. Actually, let me make sure that that's 60 feet, that's within range. By moving, you got 5 feet out of range. So that will not happen to you. You will instead simply...
I have 1 hit point.
Okay, so either one would have killed you.
This is fine.
He's going to use his quarterstaff on Guy John. Let me get this out. That's 14 plus 9 is definitely going to beat Guy John's 18 armor class. Then that's a d6. So remind me what it means when there are 2 different dice you can roll. If you're giving me d6 or d8, is that if you're doing it with 2 arms?
Yeah, that's with 2 hands.
So with 2 hands. Okay. So he's going to be doing this with 2 hands for the d8. That's a 7 plus 3 is 10. Guy John takes 10 damage. Hey, you're lucky the bosses are all fighting each other.
Yeah.
Now it is Sorya's turn. She is going to do an unarmed strike on Corvus. Don't worry, she doesn't have as much of a bonus to her. Does a 13 hit?
It's not.
Oh,
Alright. Oh, thank you.
now it's Jarek. He's gonna go after Ganrax. That's gonna miss, and that's also gonna miss. Now it's Vera. She is still unconscious. Let me make a death save for her. That's a save. Now it's gonna be Ruck. He's also gonna go after Ganrax. That is going to miss, I'm fairly certain. Yes, barely. That is going to hit. Alright, Ruck gets an unarmed strike on Ganrax. That is 3 damage for Ganrax. Which at this stage of his health is a lot. Next up is Guy John, who is going to attack Ganrax. That's going to hit with his 9 plus 9 for a d8 plus 4 for 9 damage. Okay, he's going to do his final unarmed strike. Ganrax has 3 hit points left. This could be it. Ganrax's health armor class is 14. Gaijon has a plus 9 to his unarmed strike, which means that if he gets a 5 or above, he will hit him. That's a 10.
Yay!
Now,
Great.
he is going to be rolling a d8 plus 4, which with a plus 4 is an automatic because he has 3 health. So he deals 10 non-lethal damage, putting him down to unconsciousness. So Ganrax has been defeated. Gaijon has 1 bonus action. He's going to use his final unarmed strike on Dareth, who he can focus on now. That is a 19 plus 9, so that's 28. That's gonna hit.
Maybe truth ain't something you can say out loud. Maybe faith's just standing when the world bows
10 damage for Dareth.
through his name. Would they see the same man, or just the shadow of the
All right,
Is that
that
gonna?
is Gaijon's really good turn. Now it's Ganrax's turn. He's down, but I'm gonna give him a. That's a nat 20 on his. That's a crit on his saving throw. So
Is there a chance that Gaijon broke Garrett Dareth's concentration on Sunbeam?
if
You
he
would
hits
have
him
to
with
roll the
concentration,
check.
right?
Mhm.
Okay, we'll
Yep.
have to roll the check. Yes.
Yeah, it's a con check. It's the DC's either half the damage or 10, whichever's higher.
Yeah. Okay. We'll say he broke the concentration. Now Lilith is making his computer's check. As long as he doesn't get a nat 1, it only goes up 1 point. 1 point. That's a 4. So now it's at plus 7. Now it is back to Corvus.
I want to run away from these people. That gives her an attack of opportunity on me, doesn't it?
I would give both. Yeah. Oh no. Ganrax is down, so just Soria would get attack of opportunity.
Okay. She's down too, so I'm gonna run. Yeah. Okay. I want to try and get away. But she has to roll attack on me, doesn't she?
She will roll her attack. Does a 5 hit?
It does not.
All right. He is not
Okay,
rolling
great.
this session,
Corvus like,
which is
I'm
good for
gonna
you guys.
run.
wax on, wax
That's
off.
good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go.
So, what's your
Right there.
speed?
30.
Okay, so where are you going?
I want to try and get to these. Yeah, probably closer. Yeah, probably.
So
over
you
here.
can
So
get
I'm gonna try and
right
get to the stairs.
Foot of right on the right bottom hex of the left stairs if you want to. I assume you're going for Vila.
Yes, but I'm also not stupid. and I don't want to get in the way of the beam if he tries to launch that beam again. So
He's lost concentration on the beam.
can he not do it again?
He can't do it again.
Okay, great. Yeah, let me just get to those steps right there. And I, recognizing that this is a hopeless or a pretty intense situation, I would like to take out my phone and try to call Arvin here with my little thing that he gave me.
All right. So you're going to need to make 2 checks here.
Okay.
You need to make a computer's check to see if your phone is still working with this machine buffering out anti-tech signals.
Okay. What stat does that come
Your
from?
intelligence modifier.
Okay, great. Okay, that's 16 plus, or no, 19. Sorry, my dice are hard to read. 19 plus 3 intelligence.
Your phone
22.
is working. Now you'll need to do a chip. Now you'll need to do a check for the chip to see if the chip is still working.
Okay. That is a 12 plus 3.
12 plus 3, that's
That's
15.
15.
15 was exactly what you needed.
Oh, thank you, Lord. Okay.
So now, make a couple checks for Arvin, because if his phone or his cybernetics aren't working, then he won't be able to receive your message. I'll make the first one for his cybernetics. His cybernetics are lower because he's more adept at his cybernetics. He really knows them. Right, and now I'm going to roll for his phone. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
Okay.
I'll say those. I'll put those as bonus actions. If you want to dash the rest of the way to Vila, you can.
I will dash the rest of the way to Vila, yeah. Can I get there?
Yeah, you can get there.
Yeah,
Easy.
yeah, sure,
You still have a few feet left after that, so.
Great, okay, yeah. And that's my turn. Okay, great.
All right, Edmar. You are within range of Soria, Vera, and Dareth. Vera is making death saving throws from unconsciousness. Ganrax is making death saving throws from unconsciousness. So your primary targets would be Dareth or Soria.
Or you could put Ganrax down.
For good.
You could deal some damage to him and then just get him dead, because Guy John dealt non-lethal damage to Ganrax out of respect for for him being a fellow monk.
So Edmar, now realizing what's going on up with Vela and everything, is going to start moving that way. So he's going to get to right there with his 30 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
And as he's running, kind of past Soria, he's just going to kind of shoot her with a crossbow.
Shoot Soria?
Are you dealing lethal or non-lethal damage here?
But Soria's also making death saving throws, right?
No,
No,
just Vera.
Oh, Vero is.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
that's
sure.
what
Soria,
It reset everybody's HP when I booted up the computer again, so I just tried to remember best I could. I'm pretty sure it was just Vera who was down.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's what I thought I remembered. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot Soria. And I am going to do...
Don't forget your bless.
Right. I am not going to go for lethal. Yeah, I'm not going to do lethal.
Non-lethal.
And I got a 13, but I'm going to use that Bardic. That's a D6 now,
Okay.
right?
D6 now, yes. Because it's acoustic music rather than epic rock music.
So that's
And-
a 4, so that brings me to 17 to hit.
That hits her. Consequently, I did just randomly for fun make acoustic versions of all the tracks, not thinking we'd use them, and then I realized this problem was going to come up. So I was like, oh, I can play acoustic versions because I already made some.
That's fantastic planning ahead.
Yes, I absolutely planned it that way and wasn't just, oh, what acoustic versions of these songs sound like.
And due to the fact that I'm going non-lethal, that's just 1 damage.
Why is that due to the fact? Or
I'm
that's
just
what you-
flavoring it. I rolled a 1, so I'm just going with that. I'm not trying to hurt her, so I just grazed her or something.
You're not going to add your bonus to it?
I don't have a bonus with the crossbow.
Oh, no bonus with crossbow. Okay.
Yep.
I thought you were just saying because you rolled a 1, you wanted only 1 damage.
No bonus with the crossbow, so just 1
Okay.
damage is all I dealt.
So, Noldea, you're going to give, I'm assuming you're still going to give Talon that help action?
Now that Corvus is here, he can look after the girl.
Vela.
And yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give Talon a help action.
All right. Give me a second. Anything else you'll be doing?
That's really all I can do. I don't have any.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of fancy bonus actions like all these other folks.
Not yet.
That's
Got one. All I gotta do is punch.
All right. Vela will be rolling her death save die. She has advantage because of Talon's previous computer's check for her. So if she rolls a skull and a heart, she takes the heart. If she rolls a heart and a crit heart, she takes the crit heart. If she rolls a crit skull and a regular skull, she takes the regular skull. So that's how these guys work. They've got 1 double skull, 1 double heart. That's a heart. Let's see if it's a crit. Let's see if we get a crit on the second one. That's a skull. So it's just
regular
the plus 1.
success.
She has 2. She has made 2 death saves. She only needs 1 more heart to come back with 1 hit point.
Okay.
Now, Talon, it is your turn. I'm assuming you're going to be working the computer.
Try.
You got to move over to be next to it, though.
Yeah, no. Can I move to? Well, no. Not that.
I'll just.
That space right there.
Noldea, do you mind if I just go ahead and move Noldea down 1? Just to say you moved down 1 space on your last turn.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, you can just move there, so you're in front of the console. You have to be in front of the console to work it.
All right.
Or maybe I moved to the
This.
side here.
Okay, yeah.
Allegedly, I'm helping him. So
All right. I got an 18, but I have my inspiration if I need it. Which
You have to decide if you need it or not.
I'll use it.
no, 18. Oh, 18 was what they were rolling, right?
I don't know, but he said our DCs would be higher.
now that it's in.
Yeah, I'm just
phase
gonna
2,
burn it.
And
I don't need it.
he's
For
not a cyberneticist.
Yeah.
The cyberneticist had special.
Yes. But what I was
DC
asking is
because
their DC was 18, right?
Their DC was 18. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. But you're rolling with advantage,
I did.
Talon.
I did.
Okay.
I got a 9 and a
Yeah.
12, and then
Okay.
I got 6 in computer. So that's 18, 20.
Yeah, definitely use that. There we go.
Dirty 20. Which, by the way,
Exactly.
I know this is not Talon, but at my age, I would be more inspired by acoustic versions than the rock versions. I'm just telling you.
Nice. Okay.
Talon's, 30 years younger than me, so. Or 40,
Right.
40 years. 40 years younger than me.
Unfortunately, Unfortunately, 20 does not quite make it.
Ah,
No way. That's brutal.
No, yeah. It would have been 20 round 1 if they had been incapacitated, and that would have been your DC. But because it's now in phase 2, it's harder.
all right.
I'm sorry. So that's one fail. So if Velith, as long as Velith doesn't roll in that one, it goes up 1. I think you guys have made it. I think you guys made a total of 1 save. I
Yeah,
built this to be
it's been-
difficult.
I think so. Yeah, I think it went down 1 once.
Okay. Now Dareth is going to once again use his quarterstaff on Gaijon. That's going to hit for 10 damage again. Although last time it was 10 damage for him, not for Gaijon. Okay. Does he get? No, he just gets the 1. Okay, forgot. Now it's Sorya's turn. He's gonna go after Edmar. She got a nat 1.
Nah.
Which, the way I flavor it, she gets disadvantage on her next attack, which is going to be right now as a bonus action. Which, thankfully, with disadvantage, it was a total of 5. I'm assuming 5 does not hit Edmar.
It does not.
Not
Dang.
even Ed does a 5 hit.
I honestly, I love how rattled she is now by Ganrax's defeat, that she's not able to make any hits. That's Jarek. Let's see, can Jarek get to Dareth? Yeah, his speed is 30, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his speed is 30. I forgot if it was him or Ruck that was 25. It was Ruck.
Right.
Yeah,
Ruck is
he's
the
dwarf.
Yeah. So he is going to attack this level 20 sorcerer because, as I've said, his intelligence level is 4. But thankfully, he doesn't have that high of an armor class, and
Come on, bro. Knock him cold. Okay, I thought Adam was frozen for a second. We're good.
no, I was just calculating some stuff. Okay. That's gonna hit.
Yep.
Which means he deals 7 damage to Dareth.
If light was meant to fade, then why does it return every morning?
And then for his bonus unarmed strike, that is not going to hit, unfortunately. He got 1 good hit in. And then Vera, she's going to do another save. That's a second save. And then Ruck, he get up to Dareth. He's gonna flank Dareth. Which means everybody has advantage against him now. And then... Wait... Oh yeah, okay.
From forge to flame, from core to core.
Okay, yeah. That's gonna miss. Let me do his bonus action. That's gonna hit, which is good because without advantage, it would have been a nat 1. And he deals 2 damage to Dareth. Now, it is Gaijon's turn. Let's see if he gets another round like he did last round. That is going to hit for 7 damage.
Towers out of permission, gates of paper, locks of ink. If you didn't learn it the way they taught you, they say you're reckless, say you're weak. But I've seen magic sold to the highest bidder, seen tech locked behind the door. Power's safe when they hold it. Why is it deadly when it's ours? They draw the line, they guard the key. Say trust us, say believe in me. But every rule that cuts us out is just another reason to shout. No license required.
That's why I forgot to equip this guy's short sword.
Wah, wah.
I mean, it's the same amount of damage. Everything he has is a d8 plus 4 with a plus 9. So I was just thinking, like, why does he only have 3 weapons? Because I forgot to equip his weapons, which is I don't know why they make you do that. Okay, that's going to hit. Well, I guess. Okay. That's 10 damage.
Permission was never part of the plan. You call it safety, call it balance. But it looks like fear from where I stand. You don't trust the hands you didn't shape. You don't trust the mind you can't command. So sing it loud through every speaker. Let it rattle every rule they wrote. If expression needs a
That's gonna hit with the advantage, okay? And then 9 damage. Alright. Another great round, great turn from Gaijon. Dareth is looking pretty beat up. Genrax is gonna do... That's a critical fail. So he's got 2 saves and 2 fails.
So either way, the next round is going to be decisive.
Next round, he's going to get back up with 1 hit point, so...
But wait, what if he fails?
If he fails, he's unconscious for the rest of the thing. So he's not going to get back up.
Right.
Because it was non-lethal, that's all it's going to be.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, now for Sir Velith Saran, who is going to do his computer's check.
I was born from fire raised in storm. A voice like thunder, heart so.
That is a nat 20.
They said,
Ooh.
turn it down.
Okay.
I said, turn
So there was a fail and a nat 20.
chords cut deep like a diamond cut.
How do I reward that?
They call us misfits,
I'm going to say it evens out and doesn't change this round.
but we're the sound that silence seeks. Head blazing the dragonborn, we burn through the norm.
So even if Talon fails, is that what you're saying?
That's the end. So basically, if you had both succeeded and that nat 20 had happened, it would have gone down.
Oh,
too.
that's the
However,
end of the
Talon failed and he got a nat 20, which was
Okay.
not a circumstance I had considered. So I decided it just evens out, doesn't
Okay.
advance, doesn't
Right,
recede.
okay. Yeah, good.
We'll take it.
Now it is Corvus's turn.
I'm going to do a medicine. I'm going to do a medicine check to try and heal Vila.
So the computer's check has already been done for Vila,
That's
giving her
right.
advantage.
That's right.
If you were to do another computer's check, you can double that advantage by letting her roll 3 times.
You know what?
Normal
I believe in her.
that advantage, but I do.
I believe in her. I believe she can do this.
Okay.
Let me see what.
You're just here for her moral support.
Yes. Am I allowed to converse with Noldea at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Noldea, you have a gun that can shoot super long distances. Would it be prudent if I roll to help out, or if I give Talon the help action and you fire
Yes, that
your
is.
incredibly long-range weapon?
Well, it's not incredibly long range, but it is range. So yeah, that's better.
What's the range on that?
40.
So
But she can move.
I can
yeah,
move.
he's
I can
65
move
feet, so you would have to move.
Yeah.
In order to get to a point where you're not shooting through one of the friendly monks, you'd have to hop down the stage, which would require an acrobatics check.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I will move over to.
You can just move 1 hex over, and that's all you need to be is adjacent to him to give him the help action.
Great.
Just like hand on your shoulder, like you got this.
All right, go Talon, you got it, buddy. All right, so I'm gonna do the help action, and then that's my turn.
Okay, Edmar, you are next to Soria and Vera. Soria moved within your range, which means if you move, you will be moving out of her range.
Yeah. And Edmar is not interested in getting punched while running away, so he is going to swing his mace and attempt to
and then run
knock
away.
her out. Well, he's going to swing his mace, not punch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's ugly. We still get that D6 of Bardic, right?
Yep.
That's right.
Good, because that was 7 plus 4, 11 to hit.
You wouldn't even have gotten it with the full 6.
Well, I didn't know that, so he tried, and he didn't hit.
Yeah. Okay, so now it is Noldea's turn. So you're gonna
I'm going to. Yeah.
get within. You said 40,
Yeah.
so you'd need to get to like right below the bottom right corner of that that swoopy, that circular electronic thingy that has a function. Absolutely. Just don't ask me what it is.
I was gonna ask. Okay.
Let me just check. Yeah, it is
It's
40.
definitely not there for aesthetics.
What this crackly?
Yeah,
thing
no,
there?
it has a purpose. Just don't ask me what it is, because I want it to be a
Okay.
surprise.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I be there? Is that okay?
That's not within 40 feet.
What? Yeah.
That is 45 feet.
Ooey. If I'm trying to fire through the monks, that's just what, a penalty to hit, or
I'm gonna say yeah, that would be a penalty. It would have to go through them.
6. I think I'm not within range either way.
Right, you're not within range. You'd have to get to.
What's the if I'm out of range, what's the penalty?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Okay, I'll just take the shot with disadvantage then.
So you're gonna shoot through Jarek.
I mean, she doesn't know.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know his name.
Yeah, but you do know that this guy's been turned. You were
Yeah, but
near when that happened. You know that he's also fighting the guy,
no, I know.
and he is currently
Greater good.
giving Ruck and Gaijon advantage on their hit.
Well, I'm not gonna hit him though.
If you have to shoot through him, and hit Dareth, some of that damage would go to him as well, because you're shooting through him.
I don't think that's.
Is that not how it works?
I
I've never had to deal
really.
with somebody shooting through somebody before, so.
Well, like if it's a ranged attack. Just a second.
I've used the cover rules before, half cover and 3/4
Yeah, it's cover.
Half covers.
Okay, how does that work?
Half cover adds 2 to their AC, and 3/4 cover adds 5 to their AC.
Okay. Well, what about? Yeah, this is full cover here.
Full. You can't.
No, no, you can't be full cover because that's when he can't be seen at all and has no line of sight to the attacker.
Okay.
So like thick pillars, arrow slits, or large boulders are 3/4 cover. Half cover is an object that's concealed about half a creature. So low walls, furniture, narrow trees, or an ally standing between the attacker and the target. So he has half cover. So he's a +2. He's a +2 AC, and I'm rolling with disadvantage.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell you go ahead already. His regular armor class is 16. So you'll
Okay.
have to beat an
Something.
18 with disadvantage.
Okay.
Don't forget your bardic
Yes.
inspiration.
Yep. So I'm +8 to hit,
Double nat 20s.
and we're gonna roll with. That'd be so great. I'd love to roll another natural 20 on this guy. That'd be so fun. Okay. That's all right because I rolled an 11 and a 12,
Okay.
and my bardic inspiration is 3 plus 8 is a 22.
All right. You wouldn't have even needed the bardic if you didn't want to. If you could have used it for something else. But
I did roll.
go ahead and roll
it, so-
damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage.
And that is 2d8, right? My other d8 go. Oh. Right. That's 11.
11 damage. Wow. Alrighty. You should have been fighting this guy the whole time.
You've done the most damage to him.
Well,
Well, the
Gaijon has
other
in
other
all
hit
of
that
them.
the big hit that I had earlier was on Ganrax.
Oh,
actually.
on Ganrex, that's right.
Yeah.
So-
I did 30 damage to
Gaijon has
Ganrax.
had some good turns, but none of his individual hits, because he gets 3 hits per. He gets 3 attacks per round because he gets 2 attacks per action and he has a bonus attack. So he's taking 3 attacks on this guy per round and dealing about between 5 and 10 per attack if he makes it.
Yeah.
Anyway, now it is Vila's turn. She has advantage on her death save. That is a heart and a skull. She is back up with 1 hit point.
So now
Oh, thank goodness.
Talon could give her the help action.
Right.
And we'd be
Okay,
rolling
let's see
better.
this thing.
And someone else could go over and give Velith help, so he rolls with advantage as well.
That's what I was thinking. I was going to try to get away once she was
Oh
up.
yeah. Maybe you go give Velith and
Yeah.
and Kian can do the help action for the bird.
I think she'd be more inspired with his hands on
Probably
her
so.
than mine.
It's a new thing. It's lover's inspiration, right?
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of which, it's Talon's turn.
All right. So I look back over my shoulder at Corvus, and I'm like, "Thanks for the inspiration, buddy. Thanks for the help. Sorry about your girlfriend, but I guess she's up." So, and
It's
then
all good.
and then I'm
You got
going
better.
and then I'm going to try to get over to Velith. So I'm going to use my dash. So that's 60 feet.
Now, wait a minute. If you dash away right now, you won't be able to work on this machine, which means nobody will have worked on this machine.
Oh,
this
we need somebody to do the machine this round.
round. You've got to do that
Okay.
this round, and he's already given you the help action for this
Okay.
one.
All right.
So you can do that. Do what you can. Move your regular speed away,
Okay.
and then get up there on your next turn.
All right.
Just give her a turn of rest, Talon. It's all good.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll try to work with this computer here. Oh, that's not bad. That is going to be 22.
22
22
with advantage
with advantage
and your inspiration.
and inspiration.
That's not the number I was looking for. This computer has been intricately designed for the past. He's been working on this thing for months.
Yeah, I'm in over my head here.
Yeah. You had no idea that your dad was this good at technology.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Arvin.
Jerk. All right, then I'll use my movement and
And you've got your bonus.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, you're 40 feet.
Yep, so I can get to right there. That's gonna be my turn.
Okie dokie. Now it's Soria. She's gonna go up against Edmar again. Let's see if she actually makes her hit this time. Does a 10 hit?
No.
What about an 11?
Still no.
Dang, she's really rattled from her bosses going down.
Heck yeah, Mark.
Alright, now.
Either that or she's fallen for my dreamy brown eyes.
Roll persuasion.
No, I'm a cleric, not a bard.
It would be charisma, but yeah. Jarek's first hit fails. Jarek's second hit makes it. That's 8 damage to Dareth from Jarek. See, he's not completely useless, he's just not too bright. Now it is Vera's turn. That's a crit. She is down. She is unconscious for the rest of the round.
Yay.
Now it's Ruck. That's gonna miss. That's gonna miss. 2 3s in a row. Dang. These monks were far better when they were on the other side.
Crime doesn't pay.
No, that would mean crime does pay because they were doing better on the bad side.
I mean, yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, let's
I
look at
honestly don't know who's on what side right now.
Okay, that Guy John made his first hit, dealing 8 points to Dareth.
Loving you through static rain. You're the beat in my grid-light heart, the rhythm I knew from the very start.
That is definitely going to hit. I don't even need to worry about them now. That is the full 12 points to Dareth. And now for his final. That's cocked. That's going to miss. His bonus action misses. Okay, now for Ganrax's final death save. He's got 2 saves, 2 fails. Let's see what this does. That is a save. He's back up with 1 hit point.
Oh,
They forged us out of hunger. They built us out of need. Said mercy was for dreamers and progress had to bleed. They prayed to stars and circuits both, but neither answered true. So we became
Now Velith is going to make his computer check just to make sure it doesn't completely fail. That's a 2.
that one.
Even with his modifier, it's not going to work.
So it goes up a notch this round then, or?
That is correct. It goes up a notch.
Ugh.
It is now at +8. Corvus, it is your turn. You are with your girlfriend. I'm assuming you're going to give her the help action.
Absolutely, yeah. And give her some
All
words of
right.
encouragement, affirmation. Really, really let her know that I believe in her.
All right. Go ahead and roll charisma real quick.
That is a total of 16.
All right. With your help action and your charisma, she gets to benefit from your bardic inspiration on her checks, as long as you are helping her.
Oh, fantastic.
Edmar, you are still next to this monk woman who cannot hit you because she is either infatuated with you or torn by the unconsciousness of her master. We haven't decided. I don't know that she has either.
That would be the weirdest enemies to lovers arc ever.
Oh, it's fantastic.
You know what? Go ahead and roll charisma.
Bow, bow, wow.
I
He's a
was
high
just saying it as a
player,
joke earlier, but okay. That would be a total of 16.
Do a wisdom save for her. She failed her wisdom save, which means she is infatuated with you.
And we'll see how long that
Okay.
lasts.
Anyways, your turn.
Yeah, so
Here to
we'll see
clean
how
the
long
pool.
the infatuation lasts, because that is going to be a total of 18 to hit her with the mace.
That is going to whomp her with the mace.
Love hurts, baby.
Ooh, max damage, 8.
She's down. She's down. You have killed her. Were you dealing lethal damage or non-lethal?
Oh no, I was just trying to break a leg or something, not kill her.
Well, you did.
Broke her heart
And her leg.
and her leg.
So
One hurt first.
non-lethal.
Yeah, I was non-lethal, so with that, I'm then gonna move. Let's see now. That would be. Yeah, let's just go there now since
Yeah.
they're up. I'm gonna just kind of go up to that side and call it good.
Yeah, now that he's with Top Bunkies, he realizes it's way too much paperwork if he kills her.
All right, Nolda, you want to try to get closer to Dareth so
Yeah.
you can get the better.
Yeah, let's see. So if let's see. Say 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I'm there, that's like a straight line to him, right?
Yes.
I wouldn't be through Jarek anymore. Okay.
Let me double check that with the measuring stick. Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Yeah.
Straight line.
All right. Then I will roll with advantage or with the inspiration. Yeah, definitely. That's it. I rolled an 18 to hit, and I rolled a 6 on the Bardic Inspiration die. It's like a 30 right now to hit.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. Absolutely. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright. 8. Yeah, 11 damage.
All right. He's not looking great. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Ugh. Alright.
Now it is Vela's turn. She is going to be making her computer's check. She will be using her Bardic Inspiration for this. See what she gets.
And she's rolling with advantage for the help action as well.
Yes. Thank you for the reminder, because that was at 10. That was not gonna... Okay. She got a 13. She has a +7 on her computers.
Yay!
That's a dirty 20. That won't quite make it, so I'm gonna roll the d6.
Oh my gosh, even they are not rolling a 20 yet?
That was a 6, and that made it.
Oof.
Good job, honey.
Because the DC is 25 on phase 2.
Is it gonna stay 25 all the way down now, or at some point does it back down to like phase 1?
We'll see.
Oh,
We have
jeez.
We have to
We'll
get
see.
to phase 1 first.
Yeah. All right.
It has gone down before and then went back up and did not change.
Okay.
No, it didn't. Never mind. So, spoilers, it doesn't.
Okay, great.
This is fine.
Okay.
Okay, Dareth's turn again. He's still focusing on Guy John. That is going to hit, which is going to mean 7 damage to Guy John. Now it is Soria's turn. I'm gonna do death save for her. That's a fail. Jarek's turn. He's going to attack. That's going to hit. I keep forgetting they have advantage with the flanking. For 5 damage to Dareth. And now for his second. That's gonna hit for another 5 damage. Okay. So now Vera's down. Ruck's gonna do his roll on Dareth. That's gonna hit for 3 damage. Okay, and then for his bonus action, that is also going to hit for 7 damage. Ruck punches Dareth right in the snout, and Dareth collapses. He is making death saving throws. And now it is Gaijon's turn. Gaijon goes forward to Dareth and makes an attack with Dareth making death saving throws, which means it's an automatic success. Automatic hit. Dareth Vir, Archmage of Civitas, Archmage of Arcana Magna, most powerful sorcerer in Ferrin, is dead.
Oh wow, he killed him. Okay.
Yes. Hey, this is the guy who killed Kael'Zor. He's not afraid to kill the tyrant when he needs to. So I'm going to have Velith. I'm just going to jump ahead to Velith, have him roll his.
Wait a second. So, but Gaijon would get a bonus unarmed attack, right?
For Ganrax, right?
Against Ganrax, probably.
Yeah, he's going to fight Ganrax. I forgot. Yeah, that hits. And so Ganrax is back down. Thank you for the reminder.
No problem.
And it's once again non-lethal. But he's just unconscious now. We're out of combat. Velith is going to make his check.
If we're out of combat, can I give him the help action?
After this, you can start doing it. But because this is the end of the round,
Okay,
we're going to say...
Did I get skipped that round?
No, from you moving to Dareth being killed, that was regular succession.
That's right.
So Zeke,
That's right.
then Dareth, then Soria,
All right,
Jareth,
okay.
Vera, Ruck,
I
then
thought
Gaijon.
Edmar was before me.
When the storm broke through the sky.
Okay.
Anyway,
And the towers lost their light. She stood before the trembling code.
Arvin is going to make his computer's check.
The circuit screamed,
That's,
the sigils cracked, the grid
10.
began
He had a +9, so that is 19. He needs a 6 on this die, to keep the computer from booting up. That is a 5.
That mean, like, did we lose right now?
The machine is still activating, so he failed his computer's check, which means it's still going up.
Okay, but it's not. Oh, okay, but it's not the
Now,
end. Like it hasn't totally.
Hasn't totally booted up yet. We don't know when that's going to happen, but the machine
Okay.
is still getting booted up. So Talon, I'm going to have you can go ahead and move next to Velith. We're going to make our rolls. So this is for Vila. That's a 10. Plus 7 is 17, so that's not even going to work with the...
Does she get advantage at all? No. Or is that with advantage?
Yeah, you're right. Thank you for the reminder. So 10. That was a 4. Okay. For Velith, That's a 6. That's not going to do it. Let's see if there's a disadvantage. That's an 11. So that's another. Now it's at plus 10. Let's roll Vila again. It's a 19. Let me just roll again so she doesn't. Okay, she got a 19, which plus 7, even without the Bardic. That's going to work. Let's see for Velith. That's a 9. 9 is not quite going to cut it. 18. 18 with the modifiers will work. So it's back down to plus 9. Vela is going to fail for this round. You're lucky he has advantage because Vela just rolled a nat 1, and that time it was a 3 with the advantage, so just to 10. That's an 11, and so an 11 plus 7 is 18. That won't help with the Bardic. Well, Velith made that one, but Vela didn't. It's at plus 11. Alright, Vela made this one. Let's see if Velith does. That's a nat 1, but he's got advantage. Let's see what this is. That's a 6, which is a fail. At plus 12, the machine starts expanding this wave of anti-tech energy. The Dareth's machine begins to boot up. It's starting to work. When all of a sudden, in a flash, this red-headed, messy hair cyberneticist man appears in front of the machine. Edmar, make an insight check.
Every step the floor still shakes. Every breath another
Come on, there we go.
born from heat and sound.
That would be a dirty 20.
Awesome. He takes one look at you, and you can tell that he is much more confident. He has a few different features, different colored hair, but you recognize aspects of Lunaros in this individual. He speaks like with these like multi-phasic voices, you know, like they do in TV. I was Lunaros. At one point, I was also Ilara of the Grid. We have combined to make Ilaros of the Grid. And Ilaros ejects his energy into the machine. The machine, the anti-tech wave starts to roll back and funnel back into the machine as it crumples in on itself. And all your tech devices start working again, and you survey the battlefield before you with fallen monks. Dareth's dead, Ganrax is incapacitated, and Ilaros, this new being, sort of lands on his feet with just a look of confidence that you never saw in Lunaros. What do you guys do?
Noldea's gonna like peek out from behind this pillar and be like, "Did we do it?"
When you say that, you get a little buzz on your phone.
Huh. Okay. I'll peek at like, Who could be calling? Who's calling me now?
It's a text from the fox.
Oh. Okay. What's it say?
It says, "Meet me in our alley. Bring your accomplices."
Wow. Okay. So that's probably pretty bizarre, right? Because I've never met with the fox with anybody else ever.
No, you have not. You, until this turn of events, you had never met her in person. You've
Right.
only spoken to her through text.
Yeah.
She's asking you to meet her in the same alleyway with your party members.
Okay. Well, I'm still not quite clear on what has happened here, so I'm still looking around. I don't know if I'm ready to.
So you see
bring them.
Ilaros.
Yeah.
He just smiles. Oldea, you may not recognize me. I am a merging of Lunaros and Ilara of the Grid. We have become a new person together. I am now Ilaros, god of tinfoil, god of the 3/8 moon, and god of technology.
That's sick.
And he turns to Edmar and goes, "Edmar, I understand you have a new patron. However, should you be willing, I would love to rejoin with you to become your patron once again."
Is Top Bunkius in the room somewhere that I see?
You can call for him if you want, but he's not with you.
Well, based on what I remember the contract, which was very long and honestly I didn't read all of, I am pretty sure he's just my patron until we found you. So I think that contract's up.
You you hear this like pop, and Top Bunkius appears in front of you, says, wait. Contract said that I was your patron until you found Lunaros. This is not Lunaros, this is Ilaros. We will have to void the contract manually. So the language is rather harsh because this usually only happens when the patron is disgraced, but it has to be this language. Edmar Pale Valor, you have dishonored your god. I no longer want you to be wish you to be my cleric. I revoke my magic. You shall no longer be. I shall no longer be your patron. And you feel like this sap of energy leave you. All right, now that that's cleared up, Ilaros, good job on the promotion. We'll be in touch. We'll need to figure out some things with your new domains. I'll be in touch with
I
you.
see him like folding up his briefcase
Yeah.
as he does this.
And yeah, he just starts folding things into his, like folding all the stuff into his briefcase, just hops into it, it snaps shut and disappears.
I would suggest whenever he emails you, just throw that sucker into AI and let it shorten it for you. Just get the cliff notes. Everything he sends me was way
I'm
too
the god
long.
of technology. I am AI.
Well, there you go. Then you can just shorten it yourself. You're fine.
Yeah.
Oh man, good stuff.
Right. So
Edmar, would you like to be my cleric again?
what's going on here? But it looks like we've averted disaster,
Yeah.
and so I'm gonna gather up the team and say, we have someplace to be.
I'm a little busy here. Give me a minute. Are
Well,
you
if he wants
still
to
gonna
talk
hang
to-
out?
while Edmar and Ilaros are working out their thing, Talon, Velith, sorry, not Velith, Counselor Saran comes up to you and Velith, his son, and goes, "You are Talonvir, son of Archmage Darethvir. Do you understand what the Archmage's death means?"
I respectfully decline the
That's
office of
not an
art.
option. Unfortunately,
You don't
it's
understand.
in the laws that the eldest son, that the eldest heir of the Archmage will become Archmage upon
Who
death. There
came up
is no
with that
alternative.
role? That's stupid.
Arthric came up with it back when he was counselor.
All right.
Hey,
Well,
Talon, do you want me to call back Top Bunkius and see if there's a loophole somewhere?
yeah, get him back here now. I need out of this quick.
The briefcase appears and Top pops out of it and says, "Did you mess up this fast? What's going on?" Ugh.
I need help getting out of this obligation.
What obligation?
Apparently, the whole responsibility of running Arcana Magna falls to her. It's inherited. So apparently, because we killed my father, now I'm the Archmage of Arcana Magna. By the way, a first year student and not a great one either because I missed most of my classes.
A freshman who skipped half the year. As you guys are discussing,
This is a
you
mistake.
hear another pop, and Morelin appears back
Oh,
in
yeah.
the lab now that Dareth's banishment spell has worn off, and she just rushes for you and says, "Talon, are you all right? I
I am, and I just kind of point over to Dara's body laying on the floor. I'm not really emotional about it. I'm
she sort
sort
of
of
nods her head out
yeah.
of like in out of reverence, and then it's just very well. What I take it that this means his machine has not booted up as he planned for it.
I think it did, but I think this new person over here who
Hey, that's me. I'm
calls
Ilaros.
themselves Alaros of the Grid somehow shut it down before it did whatever he designed it to do. I'm not real sure. I'm I'm processing a lot right now.
And Saran just goes, I understand that you're going through a lot. And Topbunkius snaps his fingers, pulls out all like this bureaucracy. It's like the laws appear in front of him. He starts shuffling through. This is iron type. It says very strictly, upon the death of the Archmage, the nearest heir shall become the new Archmage and assume all the duties thereof, and that is the only way for the powers to be transferred.
And when does this go into effect?
Immediately upon the death of the previous Archmage.
All right.
Morellian just
Feel
goes,
archmagey?
Talon. Oh, not literal powers, but
Yes, I know.
bureaucratic powers.
She was
Yeah,
being a little bit
that's how
snide.
Top Bunkiest responds.
All right. I want to go.
Mirlin
I
just
want to
goes,
go over
I
to
can
Dareth's
help you
body
with. Hmm.
and I want to loot him.
Loot that
we
body.
haven't looted any. Well, I guess we did loot the monks,
We
but
did loot one of the bodies. Yeah.
in all seriousness, I just want to kind of take a look at him, because I'm very detached from this right now. Like
Hmm.
I'm really just kind of like numb. I don't feel anything, but I just want to kind of look through like his coat, his pockets, see if there's anything on him at all.
He's pretty much just his weapons and some other equipment. He's got a bottle of ink, uh, two daggers and a quarterstaff, your basic bedroll, rations, regular things that everybody carries in their backpacks for some reason. 50 feet of your 50 feet of rope.
Everything a level 20 sorcerer would be carrying. Okay.
Well,
I
yeah,
Well,
just
see,
I was just
it can't
looking.
be that because a level 20 sorcerer would be carrying much more interesting things.
well, a level 20 sorcerer who had
One-
been adventuring, sure, he's been studying. He became a sorcerer through study.
Academic, yeah.
Academic.
All right. But no, there's no like documents on him, letters, any kind of information at all to kind
Anything
of figure out what was all this? What was going on here? What was his end game?
at,
I mean, I know it was
as
to
far
take
as you
down
can tell,
technology, but why? What were his motivations? He has nothing on him whatsoever.
he's told you his motivations were because he believes that technology is an evil upon this world and cancerous and must be destroyed. And roll an insight.
That's gonna be a 15.
15. He did mention before he banished Moraylin that Talon's mother
Was
was
not my
an
mother.
evil trick woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I was hoping was
Something
going to come up.
happened there
Perfect.
to scorn him.
Talon's
Like
got a
the
lot of
art.
baggage right now.
Yes.
Holy cow. Uh, all right. Well,
Moraylin just goes, Talon, I'm, I can help you in whatever manner you need in running the school while you finish your studies. Don't There are certain duties I can assist you in, certain duties I can train you in, but that can all be discussed at a later time. This
yeah.
does not need to. I suggest that we close the school for a week while we figure everything out.
I was thinking the same
Once
thing.
that once everything has been sorted, once you've been trained in your duties, we can reopen the school under your leadership.
Yeah, that sounds like a good a good next step. We got a lot to figure out.
And then Nildea, are you going to bring up your
Yeah, I was just about to say,
again?
is everyone finished with all their chit chat? We have someplace to be, I said.
Why exactly do we need to go with you? As soon as we finished the last job, you just bounced. And now all of a sudden we're supposed to follow you? I mean, I know you got a gun and all, but I'm not sure why all of a sudden we're supposed to follow you when you couldn't get away from us fast enough.
this is we need to meet with the person who has given me every job that's kept me alive for the last, I don't know, what are we gonna say, like 7
Year or
years.
so.
Year, yeah, for the last
You've been
couple
mostly
years.
working with Dracula before you started working
Right,
for
right.
Fox.
Yeah, for the last year, and I am certain it's an opportunity that you would not want to miss out on. You, especially Talon, seem to need all of the help and assistance you can get. You've got a lot on your plate.
This person is, I don't even know who this person is. You're speaking in riddles and half truths. I don't even know who you're talking about. Why do I need or want this person's help? Tell me who it is for starters. If 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 I'm going to trust you, you got to start to trust me. So who are we talking about?
Be honest, I don't actually even know exactly who she is. But what I trust is that she has paid me for the jobs that I've done for her. And given what we've just accomplished, I think it'll be to all of our benefits to at least hear out what she wants to say. She's never asked to meet me face to face, and she just specifically asked me to bring all of you along. That is seismically important. And if you're smart enough to figure that out, you might be clever enough to not be buried under the weight of everything that's just been thrown upon you.
How could one not be? But aside from that, you're asking us to trust you and follow you somewhere. For all we know, you're being paid to snuff us out or capture us. I don't know what you're after.
She's going to give him a profoundly patronizing look and say, if I wanted to hurt you, do you think I would not have done that before? Would I have risked my life to come here to fight by your side if I eventually wanted to take you back in some alley and put a bullet in your skull?
Well, it sounds to me like everything you have done has been for a paycheck. That's
Yeah, and
that's
I want
that's
more.
your motivation. So who's to say your motivation right now isn't to turn me over to somebody who wants the Archmage?
Are Edmar or Corvus going to chime in on this?
I was about to say, like, I break away from a really long hug with Vila after I've like made sure that she knows she's safe.
Mm-hmm.
And I walk over and I'm like, guys, clearly there is some personal issues between you two. I heard something about a name tag back in the day or like an ID card.
That's where it started. That's where it started. Yep. Yep.
Guys, she showed us where Drackle was. She's been a lot of help to us along the way. We've come this far. Let's just hear her out. I don't see any reason why she would want to kill us. Let's finish this thing through.
Yeah. I'm gonna respond to what he said before and just say it's true that what I've done so far is in service to is in the interest of getting a paycheck, and I want more paychecks, and I think I'm likely to be able to secure them more efficiently and to greater profit with this bunch of rabble.
See, that whole sentence was about you. And then you punctuate it by calling us rabble, dravel, gravel.
I'm
Clearly,
gonna go meet the
clearly
person
this
who pays me. So
clearly
you're welcome to come along if you like.
clearly this is more important to you than it is to me. But it seems that's important to you that I come along. Is that a fair assumption?
She asked me to bring you all along.
Right.
I believe
She,
that it
the
will
nameless
be.
person.
She's called the Fox. That's all I know.
Okay. We're getting
I
somewhere.
believe that it will be to your benefit if you come along.
Say please.
I'm not your dancing monkey. You can come along
I'm
or
not
not.
I'm not yours. All I'm asking for is a little bit of respect. And up till now, you haven't given any of us a whole lot. And it sounds like right now you need our help. This fox wants us to come along. So would it be so difficult to say to three people that have done all these things together these past few, I don't know, days? This has only been a couple days, right?
Only been a few days, yes.
Oh my God.
Well, wasn't there a couple weeks in between the
month, something like
end
that, yeah.
of one thing and
Oh
the
yeah,
gala?
yeah.
There were 3 days between the previous episode and the episode before it.
Oh,
Other than
okay. I
that,
thought
they
that
were all
was
pretty close together. I think
So it's been like a
about
week.
So like
a week total.
Okay, so
yeah.
four people that have been through so much in a week. Would it be so hard just for once to treat us as better than rabble?
Rabble was harsh.
You think? I mean, you are talking to the Archmage of Arcana Magna. You should be kneeling right now.
I think that
She gives
sounds
a,
like
she gives a
He doesn't say that. He doesn't say
she
that.
gives a
He doesn't say
heartfelt
that.
she gives a heartfelt derisive snort if you say that.
No,
Actually,
he doesn't say that. He doesn't say that.
okay.
He doesn't want that role, so he's not going to act like that.
Yeah.
Talon does
Yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah.
Talon does not want that. But everything up to
Yes.
that.
Can I step in for just a second? Say, Talon, it seems like your pride is kind of getting in the way here. She's the one who gave Noldea the responsibility to find Velith. Obviously, and that's what led to us finding him was what led to us taking down your dad.
Yeah, thanks, by the way.
Don't let your pride get in the way of doing something that may be beneficial. It seems, as I've only seen it from the background, it seems like your father had an issue with that. And I know you to be better. So let's just play along for right now and see what this is about.
Fine.
I would appreciate it if you all would come along.
Oh, how did those words taste?
She's gonna turn around and start walking.
I'm gonna turn around and go the other way. I'm just as mad.
Okay.
Mara's gonna catch up to Talon and be like, "Hey, no, now might not be the best time, but I've kind of not been to class for a week since you're the Archmage. Any chance you can get that, off my record?"
Yes.
I'm just gonna stop
So
and
funny.
and look at Edmar, like not even say a word, just like uncomfortable stare, and just smoke comes out of my nostrils.
I'm gonna take that as a no. All right, sorry, deal with. I'm gonna go over here.
Oh,
So
man.
Talon's not going to go with Noldea.
No, I said I'd go. I said I would go. I said fine right before she said, she would
Because
appreciate
you
it.
said you start going the opposite way as soon as she starts walking toward the.
Well, she just turned around, walked one way, and I turned around, walked the other.
Okay. So you guys all
But
gather
at the
together.
point where she's leaving, I'll go along. I'll just I turn away. I go back to my mother, and I tell her I need to take care of some business, and I will be back as soon as I'm finished. And if I don't come
She
back,
just nods.
and
And
I whisper and saying, if I don't come back, call the authorities.
she nods and uh, bids you farewell as she starts conversing with Counselor Saran.
All right, and then I'll go follow the group.
So we head to
You
the
guys
meeting place.
come across an alleyway in the back of Breachgate where you're approached by a woman, a humanoid figure with like a red fox head. So she approaches you all, says, "Congratulations, you uncovered the Dareth Veer's plot. This is one that even I was unaware of. And you have shown me how your heroism today. I am called the Fox. But my true name," and she pulls up a fox mask to reveal a woman with short blonde hair with red streaks in it. She says, "My true name is Kayla Voss." And you can go look at the image for Kayla Voss if you want.
Voss, that sounds.
That sounds familiar.
Don't we know another Voss?
Wasn't that
Roll a history check.
that was Vila's girlfriend, wasn't it?
Do you bring that up?
Yeah. Well,
Wait
unless
a
you
minute,
want me
but
to make a history check.
I saw her.
You
I
saw
saw her with Kira Voss.
So she is
Yeah.
Kayla. Her name is Kayla Voss.
Oh,
Where is?
Oh, okay.
Oh, twins, sisters.
She goes, "Kira Voss is my niece. I am the first shadow in the Order of the Twilight. We are a group dedicated to protecting this city and to restoring tieflings to their rightful place."
My ears kind of like perk up and I just like look at her like intrigued.
Your performance to this point has been exemplary, and consider this a formal invitation to join our group as full members. You good, Fred?
No, I, I'm trying to go to two different schools. Now I'm an archmage. It finally just caught up with me, and I'm Talon's breaking down. It's all finally just too much, too much.
Is Talon saying any of that out loud?
In some respects, yes. It's not really making a lot of sense.
He's just rambling to himself. That's good.
It's kind of like when I pretended to be
Kiera,
crazy for Myrna or Myra or whatever her name was.
Kayla steps up to you, puts a hand on your shoulder, and says, "I understand that a great burden has been placed upon you.
Several.
Our organization will be able to help you with with your new position. I have experience in leadership. Your mother will be able to handle several aspects of it. I have faith that you can do this.
Why not?
She smiles. Very well. As for the rest of you, what is your answer?
I step forward and I look at her and I'm like, the monastery was filled with corruption. Clearly, they are not managing things well on their own. If you want to restore rights to tieflings, I will join your cause. And I just like step around and like stand like at her, like right behind her, like at her shoulder. And I'm just like, I'm ready. I'm full. Our Corvus is full on in, dedicated. Like something's got to change.
Edmar, Noldea, either of you respond?
It's been fun so far. Why not keep the party rolling?
Is this like a secret society?
Yeah, it's a secret organization. Yes, it's called the Order of the Twilight.
Right. It's just my patron's the god of technology, so I don't know how that'll work. If it's going to just be out on the web for everyone to see now, just if it's a secret society, might have to talk to him and tell him to keep it on the down low and off the web or something. I don't know. It's all new to me with this guy. I'm still figuring it out.
So for him, out of character, is that like a yes or a no or an I don't or a maybe?
It's more or less a maybe. Because if it's a secret society and it ends up on there, it won't be secret, but he doesn't want to stop it, so then he wouldn't join it. Yeah.
I'm going to just like perk up like to her. You're like, hey, if I join, do I get one of those jackets?
$20 fee.
I paid for this jacket with my own money. You will have to.
So like a store, like a society store that I could buy it from.
Yeah. I got this at JC Coppers.
Okay, thank you. I'll pick that up later.
Jeez.
Okay.
Coppers.
Corvus, that's a woman's jacket, just so you know.
Yes.
They have men's versions of it. It's okay. I'm sure.
Noldea, with you, I have another request to make of you specifically. My two plants in the grid are Velith and Kiera. Velith will graduate next year, and Kiera will be in her final year next year. If you are willing, I can make your position at the grid a permanent undercover operation. Is that something you are willing to do?
That really throws her for a loop because she hates she kind of doesn't like technology and has prided herself on being like outside of the system up until now, and it's a really that's a rough conundrum. But I think on the whole, like throughout this like adventure, or this like this past week, seeing how much the involvement of people who want to use technology to their own ends like impacts so many, and could potentially impact her at this point. Maybe not being so cut off and off off the grid, so to speak, is gonna be more of a liability than an asset at this point. So reluctantly, she will agree.
So with that, she talks over some technicalities with you. You guys discuss things. We are now going to do a couple time jumps. The first time jump will be to the end of the school year. So between now and the end of the school year, is there anything specific thing that you think will happen with your characters that you want to go over real quick?
Myra Corin is somebody that.
Yeah.
We need to find out about.
Yeah.
That was the other. That was the
Yeah.
other thing I meant. That was the other thing I meant to mention as I was pondering,
So,
going back to the
with it being revealed
What's
that
gonna-
Paris is actually behind everything, Myra Corin was absolved of all crimes. She is back at the head of the grid, and she, as a favor, she lets Noldea stay on as a student, working with her to get her integrated into the school, and she keeps her room, so she will be rooming with Dravon and Armis and
Corvus. Oh no, Corvus is not at the grid now.
Corvus is.
Corvus
I'm guessing
back to
we'll
the
go back to the monastery.
Yeah.
You do meet regularly with Kayla, all of you as a group, to discuss things. She hasn't like had any specific tasks for you yet. Mostly just instructions to inform her of anything important that she may need to know. Different things like that. The Fiera kind of takes you under her wing and kind of trains you to be that person, kind of take over what she was doing when she started at the grid.
Yep.
I have.
Corvus, anything? Yeah.
So my whole ruse, with going to the grid as Dravon, surely I can't continue this.
So your biggest hurdle was that your dad wouldn't approve.
Okay.
But now he's a public figure. Isn't it still against the law?
It's not against the law per se. It's very frowned upon.
Right.
Gotcha, but you're an archmage. You can do whatever you want.
But but there's no way I could do this on the sly any longer.
It would have to be a little more.
It would have to be legitimate, and Myra, she's pretty anti-magic.
You did recently absolve Myra of her crimes,
right?
By killing the person she hates the most.
Right. Does that override her feelings towards magic?
Her hatred of magic was a major red herring, because her opinion on that has mellowed through the years. She was very anti-magic in her youth.
All right.
But today she's more averse to it, but not fully against it as she was in her youth.
Yeah.
So if you were to try to work with her on a schedule to get things sorted out,
Yeah.
normally she wouldn't allow it, but because of all that you have done for her, she is understanding, and she can help you figure out how to work things through, especially because this gets her an in with the Archmage.
I was thinking, who's that? Okay, but I can drop the whole Dravon, like
Right. She
that
can get you
Dravon
in
can
just
just go
Talon.
away, and now it's just
Now,
Talon.
if you want to be more discreet and not have all the people at the grid know, oh, this guy is the Archmage.
How would they not? I mean,
How public would it be? Yeah.
the Archmage is a public figure, and I think it's going to
Right.
be very quickly apparent that I can't pretend to be Dravon anymore. Like, people are going to know. Half the school knows already, even before this went down. So at this point, I'm ready just to drop all the pretenses and work towards like doing this, but doing this in a visible and legitimate
Mm-hmm.
manner, rather than try to sneak back and forth and try to pull off this this whole ruse.
All right. And do you? I'm sure you want to have some sort of conversation with your mother after the revelation of
Oh yeah.
your true heritage.
Oh yeah. You want to do that now?
If that's something you want to role play, or if you just want
Sure.
to kind of go over how it went.
No, we can role play it. I'm all warmed up
All right.
now.
Okay. How does Talon approach this subject? Because I can assure you, Moraylin is not going to bring it up if she can help it.
Um, I need to talk to
Go
you
ahead.
about.
I'm just moving our screen. You're
Okay.
good. I'm still here.
No.
I just got up.
um,
You come up to her and she
I'm
immediately
about to
leaves
pour my
the
heart out.
conversation.
About to pour my heart out, and she just gets up and walks out of the room. Like, okay,
So you
good
guys have
talk.
been working in logistics on
Right, right.
how to balance your schooling, your tech schooling, and your archmageship. She's basically going to take over many of your duties while you're in school, but there will still be things like, you know, uh, you'll have the final say on important matters. You'll have to sign certain papers. You'll be the judge for many school sanctioned activities, things like that. But she can, for the most part, she can do most of what the Archmage would do
Like the day,
until you're ready to
the
take
day
on
to
the full
day,
responsibilities.
the day to day
Hmm.
stuff she can handle.
Right.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So while we're having this conversation, I'm just gonna say, that day, uh, he said something, um, and we haven't really talked about it, and I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yes. Yes, Talon. And this strikes you as interesting because she almost always calls you my son,
Hmm.
but she refers to you by your name in this instance. 18 years ago, your father and I were students here. And he and I knew enough about each other to know that he was fascinated by technology. Against the wishes of his father, he studied it, wanted to know everything he could about it, And one day, something happened. I don't know what. His whole mindset shifted. He came to me telling me he had made a mistake. He had had a son with a tech woman, and he regretted it. And he asked that I marry him so that his father would believe that you were my son. And I agreed. And he told me, he forbade me from telling you.
Do you know anything about this woman?
I do not. He never mentioned anything about her and told me and would not answer any questions I had regarding her. The only thing I could get out of him was that, from his perspective, she betrayed him.
All right. Talon's really internalizing a lot of this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna kind of end the conversation with I just want you to know that you'll always be my mother.
She immediately starts crying and just embraces you and just says, and I hope you know that you have always been my son, even though I did not carry you.
I know.
All right, moving on from that tender, sweet moment.
And that's enough of that.
Just the one other thing is I assume now that Dareth's office is now like I have full access to it. Correct.
Right.
Okay. So at some point, I would like to really just kind of go through the office, just looking for any clues to this man who I clearly knew nothing about, and what drove him to this, and who he was working with, who this woman was, like anything at all I can find in his office.
I'll let you do that, but I'm going to have us do that off screen.
Okay.
So we can move on
Fair.
with the rest of the
Okay.
moments. Is there anything anyone else wishes to do between now and the end of the school year? Anything important?
I'm gonna say that Noldea accepts all the help of Myra Cornyn with like, you know, the sort of the degree of like graciousness that she's like able to have, but like
Mhm.
does not apologize for anything that she did if Myra doesn't like bring it up or make an issue out of it.
Oh yeah, Myra. As far as as far as she's concerned, you cleared her name. So the fact that you were the reason she went to prison in the first place, she sees it more as Dareth's fault because he framed her. He
Yeah.
put the overwhelming evidence in her hands to basically make it seem like she was doing it.
Yeah.
So she completely understands that what you did, and is more appreciative that you cleared her name than upset that you put her in prison in the first place.
Yeah, no, the only thing I was thinking of was the like when we all had our conversations with her in prison, like Noldea was really the only one who was like, I got paid, you're in jail, I don't care, see you later.
Yeah.
And so
Oh yeah, she can look past that.
okay. Good, because Noldea is not sorry about it either, because it was the most reasonable thing. At the
Yeah.
moment.
And she understands that.
Yep. Sweet.
All right. So Edmar, how you mentioned you'd have to work out with Ilaros, the deal with potentially joining the Order of the Twilight. How
Yeah,
do you
more or
approach
less.
that subject?
Well, did Ilaros follow along like he did back when he was Lunaros, or did he disappear? Like, was he there for the meeting?
He was not present for the meeting. He was talking some things out with Topbunkius.
Okay. Well, then the
He's
next
fully
time.
corporeal now.
Oh, he's fully corporeal. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we could all see him now. That's
Mhm.
right. I forgot that part.
So yeah, once he's done with that and shows up, it'd probably go something like, "Hey, Lunar, no, Ilaros. Sorry, not Lunaros, Ilaros. How does this work now with you being the god of technology? Is it just everything you know is automatically like out there for everybody to find?"
Oh no, it means that that technology is in my domain. I am the god in charge of it. It's not everything I know is on the internet. No, it's just everything. Well, I know everything on the internet, but the internet doesn't know everything in me. It's not a two-way street.
All right, so you can keep secrets from being on the internet.
Absolutely. That would be kind of stupid if I couldn't.
Well, I mean, I don't know how technology works. For all I knew, you were the internet. I have no idea how that works. It's weird. Anyways, the reason I ask is there was this weird lady who thought she was a fox, but it's not a fox. Turns out she's a blonde. I don't know if that's relevant or not, but everybody else seemed to think it was. Anyways, she wanted to know if I wanted to join a secret faction organization thing to make, tieflings not evil in everybody's eyes. I didn't want to say yes without finding out, if just by saying yes, it was automatically be on the internet, because that obviously would kind
Oh
of
yeah.
undo the secret part of that.
No, you'll be good. You'll be good.
All right. That's not against some other weird part of your new deityness, right? Like, I could join secret societies.
Oh yeah, no, there are tons of clerics and secret societies.
Yeah, but there's not
I mean,
tons
like
of clerics
historical.
that have you as the patron. So,
It's true. There's only been one.
yeah. So,
In fact,
does this
you have more patrons than I've had clerics.
It's true. Do you count as one or two?
Depends on how you look at it. I was Lunaros, but I was also Ilara. I was stuck in the grid for a long time, man, like 18 years. So I have all of her memories, and it's weird, but yeah.
It doesn't really answer the question. Now I'm curious. I thought it was just going to be either I had 2 or 3 gods. Now I'm wondering if I have 4.
That's a good question.
You have a whole
Dang.
pantheon.
Yeah.
You've got gods of all
All
the
right.
moons now.
Well, that was my next question: is do we need to make a new symbol for you now, or is it still just the tinfoil 3/8 moon?
Oh, I like that one. It works. It's got some like It's got some a good vibe going for it.
All right. Because I was thinking we could kind of make it like microchippy or something like that if you wanted to. I don't know. We'll work on that later.
So, I have designed season 2 images for all of you guys if you want to go to the PC folder.
Oh, I see. We're going to make it in my robes. Cool.
Yeah. That's how I was thinking it.
Yeah, that looks a little cooler.
And you're standing up in this one.
Well, I mean, that's important. You sit too long, you get blood clots. Anyways. I don't know why I said that, but it came out. So anyways. That's my IRL ADHD talking. But anyways.
That's your near-death experience.
All right.
Yeah.
So with all that out of the way, I'm assuming you contact Kayla Voss, and you guys have. So all 4 of you have regular meetings together with her and with each other. She's kind of formed you into this little sect of her organization. So now we move to the end of the school year. Talon, one of your jobs is to judge the final exams for the bards. The bards will give a performance as their final exam, and they will be judged on that song. The song will be performed in the Arcana Magna Arboretum, which will project images of what they're singing based on their songs. So for the final exam for level 1, the person who is giving the big performance this year is your roommate Rogar. And it will be judged by you, Morelin, and the bardic teacher. He has also invited Corvus, Edmar, and Noldea to attend the performance.
When night fell hard on Ferrin's face and demons scorched the sacred place, Kavadan's horde came pouring fast, 1,000 strong to raise the pass. Kings did kneel and wizards fled. The bravest hearts were struck with dread, but through the dark came not a lord. A halfling stood with shield and sword.
All of a sudden, everything goes dark. Then, in a flash of light, Blaze and the Dragonborn appear on stage. A shimmer begins to fade over them as their true identities are revealed. Blaze, the lead singer, is actually Rogar Vin. Vel, the guitarist, is actually Tessara Serene. Rexy, the drummer, is actually Armis Vin. Echo, the bassist, is actually Elios Cover. Siri, the keyboardist, is actually Soreo Evershade. Together, these 5 teenagers make up the rebel band Blaze and the Dragonborn.
When night fell hard on Ferrin's face and demons scorched the sacred place, Kavadan's horde came pouring fast, 1,000 strong to raise the pass. Kings did kneel and wizards the black, the blade in the storm. Silurian rides where legends are born. No scroll, no sign, no god on his side. Just grit, a blade, and burning pride. Burning pride. They called him fool, they called him lost, but he knew what freedom cost. No birthright, crown, nor godly spark, just fire born of justice's mark. By his side 5 warriors came, but history forgets each name. Their blades did blaze, their spells did flare, yet only one would earn the lair. One by one they took their stand, a brotherhood no bar could break. He's the flame in the black, the blade in the storm. Silurian rides where legends are born. No king, no crown, no glory parade, but he saved the world with a worn out blade. Worn out blade. Into the chasm torn by flame, they marched where no man dared to claim. Through fiendish gate and cursed breath, they carved a path in face of death. Kavadan rose like nightmare sworn, his voice a dirge, his hate reborn. Each strike he dealt could fell a host, but Silurian never lost. Lightning struck and mountains fell. He walked straight through the jaws of hell. Steel met flame and fear met fate. One swing and the end came late. They fought for hours, gods grew still. The mountain shook beneath their will. And when his comrades all lay low, he climbed alone to face the foe. With dagger drawn and armor torn, he pierced the heart of hell's own scorn. A flash of light, a demon's cry, and then the stars reclaimed the sky. He's the flame in the black, the blade in the storm. Silurian rides where legends are born. No god, no map, no chosen mark, just fire in his soul and a will like dark. When silence fell and smoke had cleared, the people wept, the tyrant feared. The hero stood with soot-stained skin, then turned his back and breathed again. At dawn he vanished, gone from sight. No trace he left, no final right. Some say he walks the world in peace, awaiting when the cries increase. He's a flame in the black, the blade in the storm. Silurian rides where legends are born. No scroll, no sign, no god on his side. Just grit, a blade, and burning pride. So raise a glass and sing his song, to right the weak and strike the wrong. The halfling small, the heart made grand. He saved us all with empty hands. And when the black returns again, when kingdom
So what are your characters' reactions to that? As Blaze and the Dragonborn stand in the Arboretum in their civilian forms.
I'd say Naldea just kind of sits politely and quietly. She's kind of here as a favor. Doesn't really care super much, but like, yeah, it's fine. Mythology has never really been her thing.
Sorry?
Mythology has never really been her thing.
No, Corvus.
Oh, sorry.
I said I start headbanging. I stand up like when Rexy turns. I freak out. I 100% start headbanging, like super into this.
We got to find some way to bring Corvus out of his shell.
Is
what's
Edmar sitting
Edmar?
close to Talon?
Talon is like near the back in the judges panel, but I imagine the rest of you three are all sitting together.
So when their performance is done, Edmar will get up and go, Talon, that's how you keep a secret. Dual identity? Never guessed it. Knew yours. Just kidding. I was the only one in the dark for you, but he did it longer.
Duly noted. Thank you, Ed.
So the bardic teacher is just furious. He is like fuming, and he just turns to you and goes, "Never in all my years that I assure you, Archmage, I did not approve this. This type of music is not approved at Arcana Magna."
Well, maybe it's time for a change.
So between the three of you, you three are supposed. It's a pass fail. So if the three of you, if two of you give a pass, then they pass. If two of you give a fail, then they fail.
Well,
The bar teacher is just like immediate fail. Like, no, this type of teacher is not. This type of music is not allowed. It's like, this is not the type of music we teach. You don't mix technology with music. That's not okay. Moralen smiles and just goes, "That was quite interesting. I had never heard anything quite like it. You absolutely get a pass for me. That was spectacular." And then now it's up to Talon to break the tie on whether Rogar passes or fails his final exam.
well, I'd look at Rogar and just say, well played. Well played. Apparently, I wasn't the only one keeping secrets. I think it's time for us to stop dwelling on the past. I think it's time for us to stop putting up these artificial walls based on prejudice and based on personal preference. And my job here today was to judge students based on their performance and not on their content. But I would say on both counts, I give Rogar a pass. Well done.
And the younger crowd starts cheering. The older crowd has been hesitant. They're not as certain about this style, but
Good.
yes. And now we do another time jump to 6 months. It is now once again Silurian Day. You guys have all been invited to the Silurian Day banquet of year 100 since Kivadan's defeat at the hands of Silurian, to be honored for your bravery at the previous Silurian day. So, Saran has personally invited all four of you, and he has a moment with you before he gives his speech honoring you. And he comes to Corvus specifically and says, I understand that I have not always been the greatest advocate for tiefling rights. I want you to know that when I get up there, I'm going to announce my support for the tieflings, that I am going to start fighting for their acceptance in our city.
Corvus kind of grits his teeth as his like lower lip starts to like quiver. And like he has like you can see like the tears like kind of welling up in his eyes. He's trying to hold back, and he just nods and goes, "Thank you, sir." So this is the first time in the society that I have not felt alone in this fight, and I humbly thank you for your support.
He sort of claps his hands on your back and goes, it should have happened sooner. But I will do what I can. And he guides you out to the stage where all of Civitas Arcana is here for the centennial of Ferrin, the centennial of Cathadan's defeat. It's a huge event. He gives each of you medals as he comes up to the stage and begins to speak and says, my fellow people of Ferrin, I want to thank you all for coming here. These 4 members of our society have shown me what it means to be a part of Ferrin. 1 year ago today, tragedy nearly came upon us, but they, through great bravery, averted that catastrophe. And I'm happy to announce that an arrow flies through his neck. He slumps over the podium, dead. And that will be it for this season of Adventures in Ferrin.
Oh no!
Okay, we got to stop going to these events because something bad happens every time.
Golly!
City's got teeth that is hungry tonight. Magic and metal in the glow of the lights. From the forge to the grid, we're all chasing the high. So grab your sword and tie.
Huh, that's more exciting than I thought this would be.